Hello YouTube, this is Silverbender188, and today in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to make that vehicle deployment system you just saw. So first off, we're going to start off by going to your structures, walls, or Coliseum. You can use whatever you like. I like using the Coliseum wall, because it's nice and big. Giggity. Alright, make ours a little different. Just match ours up right there. Usually, from the floor, you want to make it probably about in here at least, probably about 48. You can make it whatever size you want. It all just depends on the grav lift you're going to use to get to the vehicles. Alright, next, for whatever vehicle you want to use, you want to place it down on top first. So let's go ahead and make one for the Banshee, because it's the little tougher of the ones. So I'll go ahead and do this one. Go ahead and set it down. Now, I'll show you what I use to actually keep them up. If you go to Gadgets, Toys, Tin Cup. If you notice, it has gravitational properties to it. And that's what I use to bring them up to the ceiling. So next, all you need to do is go to Structures, Building Blocks. I like to use the 3-1 flat block. What you want to do is... oh, I accidentally pushed it. Ah, crap. Oh, there goes my height. Fuck that up. Alright. What you want to do is usually kind of go below the wall and hold the left thumbstick down and press LB and RB to kind of position it where it cradles the wing. You want to bring it down somewhere like that, maybe a little bit lower. You do the same thing with the other wing. Make sure to make it as even as possible. If you don't make it this even, then it'll still work, but you could encounter problems. Uh-oh. I don't like it. Where'd my Banshee go? Go ahead like that. Gonna get my Banshee back first of all. There it is. Fucking controller. Left thumbstick's a little screwed up, so if I let go of it in a certain way, it will automatically just start moving. And yes, I know about edit coordinates. I like using it manually, but just somewhat get them as close to that as possible. Alright, now I do this just to help me... oh, not vehicles. You don't have to. You can do this on... do whatever you want at this point with the tin cups, but I like doing this so I know where exactly the center, or wherever you want the center of the vehicle to be. So I'm placing one of these to show the edges of the holder. Alright, so that's where we want the center of our vehicle to be. Why I say center is because the tin cup likes to bring whatever it's attracting to the center of, well, the tin cup. So I place those. Generally, you see where the part where the golf ball is normally supposed to go be, that's where the gravity is basically attracted to. So next you want to go down, basically do it until it's just barely not visible. Now depending on what vehicles, you may actually need to do 2 of the tin cups, mainly because sometimes with certain vehicles it's just not strong enough. One is just not strong enough to hold up the vehicle. Generally, 2, from far as I know, will always work. Will always keep it center. Now go ahead and get the vehicle. In our case, the Banshee. Just twist it and move it over. That's it. Boom. Next. And another reason why you want to do 2 is because how the hell are they going to get to the vehicle unless you use some other method? If you use this method, I'm not saying there isn't any other way to get to the vehicle. If you use my method, you usually want to use 2 of the tin cups because you need grab lift and place it somewhat back. So as you see, it's screwed up our vehicle, so I had to realign it. Alright, and you want to make another grab. Oh, that basically want to make another one that intersects with the other grab lift, but make it on the floor so the players have a way to get to the vehicle. And this one actually worked. This Banshee one actually worked out better than the one I made in the preview. No scratch at all. And keep in mind with the Banshee at least, the farther these are down from the ceiling and able to keep the Banshee like that stable, the less actual drag you're going to get when they enter the Banshee and start flying. Keep in mind also, like I had in the preview, you don't need this with the way it is. You can just have a single grab lift. It's just with some of the other vehicles you want to use the system I just shown you, because just going straight up is not enough to get in the vehicle. And you might have to make other entrance methods with different vehicles, like the tank. Obviously you're going to have to do from like the side or something like that, and that's a little bit more complicated and something I have yet to test out. And granted, yes, this is something very simple, but I know you guys have been eager for another Forge World tricks, and I found this out, so this is the best I can put out right now. But don't worry guys, I'm still making Forge World tricks, and I guarantee there will be a 7th one. Not sure when. It all depends on, you know, what's going on in life and stuff, and figuring out more tricks actually. Well, I guess to add on, here's a little bonus trick. It's something I haven't completely made up myself, but it is something I found out. It's more of a trap, a vehicle trap, because you know there are people who like to just go straight for the power vehicles. So here's a little something special for you guys on how to make a little vehicle trap. Set this up, and it's the same concept. Go to the gadgets, toys, tin cup, except flip it over. With this type of flooring, I'm just using an example so it's easy to see the tin cups. You can use the edit coordinates to get a better lineup, but you basically want to place just about all the tin cups. If not, then quite a bit, especially if it's with the Banshee. If it's something like a Mongoose, then it won't work. So one more should be good. And just to be safe, I'm going to show it with the Mongoose. Place it there. It's there. Oh, never mind. That was a trick that I guess only worked in Halo 3. It's just a little trick I used in Halo 3 because they took it out in reach, because what would normally happen is in 3 with the tin cups on sandbox. Even if you got into the vehicle, the gravity would still apply to the item. So I guess in here, reach it doesn't apply. All right. So sorry for wasting a short time with that, but this has been Silverbender188, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next Forge Bowl tricks. Bye.